Blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Max Scherzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
And now, Jeff McNeil, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the second baseman, number 6.
Scherzer into the windup. First pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Ready now is Brandon Nimmo. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Zunino over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
So the next to bat will be Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Jacob Degrom will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if my life was on the line, Jacob Degrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that 4-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like Degrom does.
Stepping up is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Lined hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now to the plate, here is Starlin Castro. First pitch on the way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike two now. Fastball hit on the ground is short. He's got it. And there's out number two.
Batting third,
Juan Soto to the plate now. In previous duels with Degrom, 2 hits in 7 tries. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We are still scoreless. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Scherzer gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
No strike.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
the shortstop.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Now a little looper down the left field line. Castro ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Next for the Mets, Kyle Lewis. First pitch on its way. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Lewis carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Lewis, base runner at first with one out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Omar Narvaez. Lifted the other way out to left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Hiura brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Lewis is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The average entering play at 301. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Victor Robles digging in now. In previous duels with Degrom, he's 0 for 7. First pitch on its way. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So here's Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
The set and the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob Degrom, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Scherzer looks in. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 9.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
.2-0 count, the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. But they're on top 1-0.
The Nationals are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had its trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up.
And now for Washington, Max Scherzer.
Max Scherzer.
And now the first pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. McNeil ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here now is Trey Turner. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. McNeil has a play. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, here is Starlin Castro, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Scherzer leads off first with 1 away. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Very high, 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Scherzer into the windup. First pitch on the way. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And it's 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
From the stretch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Inside, he misses ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Next up for New York, Kyle Lewis. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball. Lane 11.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Popped him up. Zunino is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Now the first pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Here comes the 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Softly hit to short. And there's one away.
Up next for the Nationals.
So that'll bring
The
up
first
Josh
baseman.
Bell. Comes into this
Josh.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bell.
First pitch on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Change up low, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Smith is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for the Nationals.
So next to bat will be Mitch Haniger. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. In there for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Jacob Degrom. First offering. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So he sets him down swinging. Jacob Degrom goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
One out, nobody on. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He pulls this one into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's quickly 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
For Washington.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
Now the pitch. Victor Robles is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Robles is retired, and there's one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. First delivery to him. Ball 1.
1-0.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1.
Ball.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Here's another 2-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Scherzer.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Playing 11. 1 ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And McNeil will put it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 5 innings complete. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Dominic Smith. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hit hard up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
Pete Alonso will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Smith on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
On its way is pitch number 75. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Scherzer comes set, and the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Zunino gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Three and 0 now. J.D. Davis would be next. Three and 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Ryan Harper trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. J.D. Davis will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 2 left for the Mets, but they hold a 2-0 lead. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First offering on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 2-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All
Now
he wants to
batting,
do is get
third
on base
baseman,
and take advantage of the
Darling.
strength of his game, which is his
Just
speed. But
throw.
with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now into the box is Juan Soto. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And that misses. 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now here's the first offering.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-2. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Omar Narvaez. From the stretch. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
2-1.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Turner onto the grass. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Robles waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner has it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The Mets lead it 3-0. Striding in now for the Nats, Josh Bell. No hits to this point.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
First pitch on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here's the first pitch. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Up next for Washington, the catcher.
Next to dig in, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Haniger over at second. Robles at first. 1 gone. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Andrew Stevenson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Lindor is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Jeremy Jeffress has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
Dribbled up the line. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. At the plate now is Kyle Lewis. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And now in the box, J.D. Davis. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Mets strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
2-2 the count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lewis will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. So here's Starlin Castro, fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here's the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Trevor May will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Peraza will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. At the plate, Juan Soto, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This one is launched. Look at this. Looking up is Nimmo into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The batter, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. On the ground up the middle, fielded cleanly, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
In now, Josh Bell, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Hiura, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The batter, the right fielder, Mitch.
And now here is Mitch Haniger trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. The 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Center fielder, number 16.
Next, it'll be Victor Robles trying to bring in the tying run from third here. To hold the lead, here's the delivery. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Nationals 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Shane Green will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jake Marisnick is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Narvaez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And here's Jose Peraza. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Playing 12, 1-2.
Grounded softly to the right. Bell brings it in to second for one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 pitch on its way.
No, that's a ball.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit hard to short. Turner gloves it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Mets go down quickly. They're up 3-2. Edwin Diaz enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Here now is Mike Zunino head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
And this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. So 1-2.
Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
The batter, number 7.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the two-out triple.
The third baseman, number 13.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's gone 2 for 5. Turner at third with 2 away. And there's ball one. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Hard hit toward the hole. And it's a base hit, and we are tied here in the ninth.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
So now to the plate, Juan Soto, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
2-2. Here it is. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit hard toward first, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. We are into extra innings, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game. That'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. Runners are at first and third, one away. Now a swinging bunt. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Marisnick going back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center as they jump ahead by 3.
That's a great job by the hitter right there. Extra innings, breaks the tie up. That's not an easy thing to do.
Wander Suero, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. To the plate now, Francisco Lindor, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 4. Now the 2-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is under it. 2 gone.
The center fielder.
And stepping in, Kyle Lewis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. 3 runs already home here. Cutter low, 1-1.
You're playing 11. 1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Trey Mancini will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the belt, the pitch.
No.
One 0 count. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here he comes on 2-0. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3. Omar Narvaez would be next. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now to the plate, Narvaez. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Has a look, now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals 3. Chris Davinsky takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Keston Hiura. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Ready with the 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Again, he sends it out of play. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alonso in foul ground, and no one will track it down. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Narvaez finds it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Next up, Josh Bell. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And he misses again, 2-0. Soto on second. Hiura at first with no outs. Ball three as he misses low with it here.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And a fastball misses there, ball four.
Wow, how quickly things changed. The possible winning run has gone from in the hole to on deck to at the plate. Things have gotten a lot more interesting here in a hurry.
Next to hit is Mitch Haniger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Roscoe Smith will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. First delivery to him. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. The 1-0 is right down the middle, but swung on and missed. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-3 the final score today. Edwin Diaz gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Chris Davinsky earns the save out of the bullpen, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.